Here we go.
Woo.
Like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight.
Coruscant.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
The way Greed just turned that into like Utopia.
Yes.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
That's awesome.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Hang on, kid.
What is that?
This is the way.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm so
Oh
hyped.
my God.
All right, so now we're going to break it down shot for shot. I'm going to wait for Connor to come back in before we do that. But y'all, chat, what are we thinking of this right now? I mean, that
Sweet
was...
baby Jesus is
that was-
right.
That was wild.
Oh,
Good Lord. My God. That was so hype. Jesus.
woo.
God, that was so good. Holy
Listen.
cow.
We're getting the rest of Grogu's, like we're getting how he escaped Order 66 this season.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like,
It looks like we're getting that.
that is insane. I did not expect that shot. Coruscant I didn't expect either, or the B1s.
Dude, the
Oh.
Coruscant, let's say, shout out to Arzu Amin. She was like really hoping we get some Dr. Pershing tonight. So she's
and we
eating good. Oh my
did.
God.
Oh,
Just see, dude, this is going to be post Return of the Jedi Coruscant. I'm thinking, unless it's a flashback.
yeah,
Which I don't
it
really
is.
think it
No,
is.
it's totally post Return of the Jedi. That we've never ever seen that before. Good Lord. Like, I
There's a
can't wait.
salute.
I know. We're going to wait for Connor to come back in because Connor apparently didn't get a good feed of it, which I feel bad for Connor. But he'll be joining back in a second. We're going to break down what we just witnessed live on camera for y'all. That was Pershing on Coruscant. Yep, that was
Pershing
insane.
on Coruscant.
That B1 battle droid did move its head. I thought it was like a stationary one or something, but it was like moving its head around.
Wait,
like that.
B1?
There's a B1 in that trailer. Okay, I'm gonna bring Connor back in now. Connor, you're gonna help us break down the trailer, and the chat was more than welcome to come.
Dude, the Carson Teva, we are getting more and more of the sequel trilogy
Yes.
hype in this. Connor,
100%.
bring up Connor. Connor, what are your thoughts?
What do you think of
friend?
it?
A plus.
So-
plus.
Connor, we're gonna go
damn
through it
good.
now and break it down shot by shot. The chat's more than welcome to come and aid in on maybe some things they might have saw, but we're gonna look at it shot by
Please
shot
yell
with
out
it
stuff.
muted, and we'll also have the closed captions
First
on.
off, what does he say? Our people are scattered.
Our people are
Great
scattered.
opening line.
Just
Great opening line.
Great opening line.
phenomenal.
And know what else is really good though too is the fact you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks
That looks
to be
like a
about
High Republic.
7. Oh, look at all of them.
7 of them.
Oh my
There.
god.
Oh, wow.
Like
that looks
like
like a High
stars.
Republic, like a poster, like art poster, like Stars in the
that-
Galaxy.
From that one shot, it looks like it could be Paz Vizsla, but I can't really tell just from seeing it. You can
I don't
see.
know, man.
Let me put it in H. It's in 1080.
Someone was saying today that they think that the villains are going to be Children of the Watch,
Yeah,
and I think that is.
High Republic P.
I think that's accurate.
look at this right here. I do like.
Big High Republic vibes here. Big.
I
High
agree.
Republic vibes.
That one shot on the hill. Yeah. Let's see. What are we? That's a great. Oh man! So we're getting more Mandos confirmed. Obviously, the first episode of The Mandalorian showed us that with the Mandalorian little.
What do we stand
cover.
for is really interesting because again,
Yeah.
I know it's been talked about to death, but like, the fact that we get to see what the remnants of Mandalorians, post, second purge, which is post Rebels, really.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do they stand for? Both, what do they stand for as a collective, and what does Din Djarin stand for as a Mandalorian himself?
That's beautiful. I agree. And this is also a really good VFX like show off shot where they've got the silver N1 Starfighter with you know the look like that is an insane shot. And
It looks so beautiful, man. I love it.
You can see Grogu at the top. Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. That's a great line.
That's
so
it. Yep.
good. Hey,
I bet.
We already know how many episodes we're getting, right? How many episodes are we getting this season? It's 8.
Probably.
8.
I think it's 8. Yeah. Look, that's insane.
You
also know how to navigate
so good,
the galaxy. So I guess maybe a lot of this season's going to really kind of maybe.
I like
maybe
that too. You also know how to navigate. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. Like that's really, it's really interesting in a sort of like macro and micro type way.
Yeah.
Because like macro, it's like
absolutely.
Navigate the galaxy, figure everything out. In terms of like planets, what planets are good, what planets are bad, what gangs are good, what gangs are bad, all that stuff. But like on a micro level too, like navigate your place in the galaxy. It's like Rey says in Last Jedi. I'm gonna paraphrase the line. Like I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Yeah, that's right.
So and like Din's pretty much found his place in all this, but like I don't think he's really cemented it quite yet.
This is gonna be him. He's gonna be full dad mode this season. He's gonna be full dad mode because they decided they want to be with each other.
Look at Navarro thriving under the eye of Grief Karga.
So utopian. I love this.
The Kowakian monkey lizards.
Hey, listen, Claire is going to love that monkey lizard scene.
Oh, look at the people! Look at the musicians in the background. You can see the Twi'lek bards, and you can see what appears to be what's those cow creatures called, Jerry? The
Gran, the Grans.
Yeah, the Grans right there playing a guitar. That's amazing. It's like a public performance, and you can see the IG unit IG-11's feet in the background on top of a stormtrooper helmet. That's cool. Oh, that's navigating
the nice
through
statue
rain.
of IG-11.
So at some point, the N1 Starfighter has to go back to Tatooine to get R4 put in the top of it. And
R5.
What a crazy R5. What a crazy legacy for R5. What a crazy legacy for R5.
What an arc for this man.
I know.
Like
he really went through a lot. Is it a male or female programming, non-binary programming? What is it?
That's a good question.
It's a droid.
Actually.
It's a droid.
Look it up.
It is a droid. So this line's good here too. I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions. This is the best shot we've gotten of it so far.
That's a great shot.
This is crazy.
Dude,
God.
Yes. Dude, that's
Sundari.
That's definitely Sundari, the capital.
Yeah.
That's Sundari for sure.
Now. Okay.
Look at that.
R5D4 has masculine programming.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Okay.
Well, look at him.
Yep.
Wow.
So up in there.
So we got to go back to Pelimoto. Maybe we'll see the B1 droid as well. I love that she says, "May the Force be with you." That's really sweet.
She's almost like aware that she's in Star Wars, but in the most like heartwarming way. You know
I agree.
I mean?
This fireworks seems to happen on Navarro as well from the other trailer. It's happening over Navarro, so maybe something good happens, and they have a celebration, or maybe it's like the anniversary of IG-11 or something. I don't know. That'd be cool.
Maybe I don't know. I can't really tell what the planet is.
It's just fireworks. It's a good thing. It looks like. Oh, look at this. Where are they at now? They look like to be in some sort of crater now. Look.
Looks like an asteroid field.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, that'd be neat. Let's see. Oh my.
Okay, so look at these. Look at these. This looks straight out of the prequels.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed Andor, but Jesus, this is exactly what I wanted. Like this is like, and the way the camera moves and oh my God, look at this, y'all. We're back at
it looks like a more high res version of Revenge of the Sith.
Oh my God, look at it. Look at it.
It looks damn good. I love it.
Look at Pershing's little like driving droid.
My two-eyed doctor. My two-eyed doppelganger.
That's right. And by the time it becomes big enough, oh man, this is crazy. So what's he doing on Coruscant? You would have thought he would have been arrested, you think. So I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know. He must have let him go. Maybe he's going back to his family or something. Yeah, because he ended up helping them, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like excuse me, they didn't turn him over, I guess.
Yeah.
To the
and then we see, and then like that looks like a Poe Dameron like jacket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it does. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like it looks similar to the jacket Poe wore in
He's got a symbol on this
8.
jacket right here too. Let's see what that symbol is. Oh, it's a Rancor. It's a Rancor.
Ooh,
that's cool. It's a Rancor jacket.
Very neat.
Okay, what's up, Jared? The Gray Jedi is actually. Oh, is he? He's in here right now. Do you want us to bring you in, Jared? Not yet. No. Okay. All right. So we're gonna bring him on in a second. But okay, this is obviously him talking to Bo-Katan from the last trailer. That's what this is.
Right. Well, so go back to the beginning of Carson Teva's dialogue there. Before a little before.
Okay, hold on.
I think it starts at the beginning of this stuff.
On March 1st. Okay. There's something
dangerous happening
out there, and by the time it becomes big enough for
you to act,
it'll be too late. Okay, that has got to be the first
order.
Yeah.
First order.
Or it's something worse, and we just haven't got it canonically yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Maybe it's the Grisk or whatever.
Well, maybe it's Thrawn, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So, James Carville wants us to bring Jared on, so we'll in a little bit, James. In a little bit,
we'll bring him on. This is pretty cool. This little cave area. This
looks so cool. It's very Lord. It gives off very Lord of the Rings vibes.
Yeah,
that must be. Those are the mines. Those have to be the mines.
Look at this little kid helmet too. This is a smaller helmet. You can tell.
That is.
It's just not. It's gonna be brutal.
Does he take that helmet and repurpose it for Grogu?
Look at the shot it follows. I mean,
okay.
Wait a minute. So hold on.
Right
this is important because you can tell I think you can see the lightsaber glows in his eyes. So I think it really is going to be a direct follow shot.
Oh, look, that's a lightsaber cutting through the door, isn't it?
Yeah, if we're going to get Anakin in this show.
Are we getting Anakin? Are we getting Anakin? Look at that. Tell me that's not.
We don't know.
It might be them like cutting through the door. It might be the troopers.
They don't show this just to take it away. They don't show this and not follow through in a bigger way than just a little glamour shot.
Oh, we're gonna find out who saved Grogu.
This is not. Yeah. This is funny. This is not for the sake of and we can all really agree to this, I think. But like a lot of those big movie trailers are just trying to get butts in seats. This is going to be doing something much bigger and getting subscribers to stay for more than 3 months. So you have to think of this. This is going to follow through. They're not just going to tease us with this. Oh my God! What a wild shot! More
just
Jedi
look
Purge.
at that. Look at that. And I mean, like we haven't been traumatized enough by Order 66, but this is
especially I am Kenobi.
I've been waiting for this moment though. This is going to be a really important moment. Okay, here we go. What we've got?
The next one's TIE Interceptors, if I'm not mistaken.
Next shot is TIE Interceptor chasing after a Mandalore. What are those ships called?
I forget. But they're definitely Mandalorian.
It's like a blade wing, some kind of thing. No.
It looks like they're maybe near a watery planet. This may even be Mandalore. I don't know, but it's weird that it's probably Bo-Katan.
I'll never get enough of TIE Interceptors. Gauntlet Starfighters.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, but this just looks incredible.
Oh, this looks. God.
Oh my God! Look at this.
This looks like something I'll probably rewatch.
Now, wait a
obviously
minute.
there's
hold on. Pause for a second.
What?
He's in the same exact planet as him.
So, okay.
It might be Din. Watch. It's not the same cockpit. It's not the same head seat. But that is definitely the same planet, 100%.
They're in the N1. So maybe it's Bo-Katan and all them. They end up going together. Okay, so are the Children of the Watch possibly joining forces with the Imperial Remnant?
That would not surprise me.
Or are they going up against both of them?
Crazy religious people. So
let's see this.
Jared says he's ready.
Okay, so interesting. Yeah, this is definitely from the same area.
Hold on.
We're going to bring in Jared real quick.
Brian says they'll visit Maz on Takodana.
Interesting. Okay.
What's up, Jared?
Awesome.
Hello. Okay, so I am ready to do some trailer talk for real here.
We're gonna keep scrubbing through this if that's okay, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, there's some stuff further back I definitely want to talk about as well. But keep going where you're going.
Okay, so this is all happening on the same place. It looks like, at least. Now this is interesting. Okay, so they're
This is where we're gonna meet Babu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You think this is it?
Or
it's a droid bar. Where else are we gonna meet Babu Frick?
Yeah.
You can see the B1 battle droid in the background. So why are they visiting?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Do you think R5 got hurt?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Jay, you didn't see that?
I missed the B1.
He's drinking oil. Look, he's literally got oil going into his veins. That's hilarious.
Incredible. And
you see that?
It's getting shot up on oil.
Watch. You can see. I don't think Babu's here. I really don't think Babu's here. I think.
Oh my God, it moves. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
They all move. All their heads move at one time.
I think it's because I love this.
I think Din walks into the bar. Watch.
Yeah.
Saw that.
There is
definitely someone new just walked into the bar, or the protagonist.
But there's more B1s in the back too.
It's a very
now wait,
back there.
Is that a super battle droid right there in the far left? Is that the hand of a super battle droid?
I can't tell, but that them all turning their heads. That's a very Fabian Martel just walked into the bar type moment.
Shouts out ionized bastards.
Look at this. That looks like a B1. That looks like a super battle.
I'm just infatuated with this shot of the B1s. There's 3 B1s in one shot.
Who would have thought
it's
we'd
incredible.
ever get B1s come back?
Oh,
in the sequels,
we are living.
Now wait a minute. Hold on. This could be Coruscant. You want to know now why I think that? Because that droid right there, that's Pershing's droid that was in the cockpit with him. So that droid right there.
Fascinating.
Watch. I'm gonna go back to that one shot. Hold on. It's literally the same exact droid right here. So may not be the same
one
plate.
sitting at the table with the B1s.
No. The one that's in the back and serving the drinks.
Oh, okay.
You see it right there? The one in the far back with the purple eyes? Same exact model, and we've never seen that droid model before, at least to my knowledge. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, okay, let's keep scrubbing through this. God, those B1s set me off. Katie sent me a text that if you ever scream like that again, you better be dying. If not, I will kill you.
Oh, wow. Unreal.
Katie, how do you really feel about it?
This must be Navarro. Maybe? I don't know. This is interesting.
Yeah, they're ambushing Navarro.
Yeah. Oh, Children of the Watch?
So
that's Paz. Wait
exactly.
Paz. You may be right. And look, the IG statue's gone. Holy cow. Look.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a dead Mandalorian. Uh-oh.
So I'm thinking it's a holy war between the Children of the Watch and the actual just the rest of the
decent Mandalorians.
Well, just the Mandalorians, right? Like these guys are basically the Death Watch of their day, right?
Do you think I'm sorry, Jay. I was just saying, I think Din's being hunted by everyone. I don't think
he's being hunted by everything. I think he's being hunted by the Children of the Watch.
Now, wait a minute.
I think he's trying to squad up with Bo-Katan's people.
I think we're wrong here again, because we discussed this. It looks like, remember in the last trailer they showed these pirate guys that were the ones that kind of looked like they were about to tough up Din Djarin. Remember that one shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them right here getting shot at. So maybe I don't know. And then there's the Babu Frick people in Navarro as well.
It could just
Yeah.
be some kind of like standoff, though. It could be all of it.
That's true.
It could be everybody kind of going ham. But like we know from season 2 of The Mandalorian that Bo-Katan and therefore whatever her like extrapolation of Death Watch in that movement have no love for the Children of the Watch.
Yeah.
And from Book of Boba Fett, we know that the Children of the Watch do not hold Bo-Katan in high regard at all.
Yeah.
So what I am thinking is happening, especially based on previous footage with the whole like, did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian conversation that Bo has with Din, that what's going to be happening, I could be wrong, but what I think is happening here is that Din is squatting up with Bo-Katan and is understanding of the fact that they're kind of better off as a unit.
Interesting. Okay.
At least in the interim here.
Now, could that be Bo right there?
I don't think it's Bo. She doesn't have the right pauldron.
Let's see.
Nah, it doesn't look like her. I don't know.
And if I'm not mistaken, her jetpack is also bluer. We're such nerds. Good God.
I'm trying to see in any of those shots.
I don't.
The only shot
I
that
don't
would
see it. I
that
really
would
do
say
not
that would be
see it.
her. Would be that one shot of her hanging right there. That's about it, though.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not sure if it's Nick or Pete behind the wheels of the streaming Star Wars one
Probably
right now,
Pete.
but oh yeah, that's right, because there was podcast of the Wills in there. Hi Pete. But my gut, I don't think it's Bo.
You think she's pulling the strings instead of.
I don't know if she's pulling the strings necessarily. I think the Mandalorian. I think the fact that we see Paz Vizsla shooting up Navarro, and the fact that we're seeing these Mandalorians that seem as though they're affiliated with Bo are not one and the same. Okay. I think that what might be happening here is there might be a convalescence of the Children of the Watch, Bo's faction, and maybe like whatever these Nikto thugs are doing. Which, speaking of, John and Dave must have it out for Nikto.
Oh,
because this is the third time we're going to watch Nikto just get unceremoniously gunned down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got this shot of the Enzelans, which is pretty cool. They gave it the name and even in the captions. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what else. Now this is interesting. I like this. So we're going to see some more Grogu doing some action here. But this thing for 2 seconds, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was who's Thrawn's little henchman. I think this is just some native species.
Oh, Rook.
Yeah, that was
he
Rook
got blown up.
Yeah,
he got
killed.
He got blew the up.
He got cooked on a Tesla coil.
That's right. God, that's a cool shot, though.
In fact, Zeb Aurelius watched that man's head pop. You heard it.
That's right.
Watch that man's head pop.
And then the shot of
and laughed about it, and he laughed about it too. Look at this. I'm sorry. Was he holding flowers? Looks like he's holding flowers to give to him.
It looks like
a
lettuce.
little axe.
No, it looks like a little shot.
It's
little iron
like
axe. This is cool.
Always
He's got
a bride,
3 feet,
never's a bridesmaid.
3 toes. Look at that 3 toes. And you see,
reminds me of a troll. There's a troll enemy with 3 toes in Skyrim.
Now this also is interesting because it looks like it's just Grogu in those shots too. Maybe he gets casted away from Din at some point.
Like maybe that could be in the caves on Mandalore.
Yeah,
it does look like.
Oh, that's definitely on the caves on Mandalore.
Yeah, so he's coming out of some little grotto on Mandalore. So yeah, he's probably. I mean, since he's piloting the little pod by himself, it looks like. Well, he and Bo-Katan are doing whatever the hell they're doing with Mandalorian related stuff.
Let's actually
just adventuring.
Jared, I'm gonna let you commentate on this trailer again. If anything, you want to go back and pause, but I think we should watch the first trailer as well, just to kind of get a broader scope of what we may see.
Okay, yeah,
season,
cool. I'm down for
that. So, Jared, what did you like most about this one? What was the thing that made it hit for you the most?
If you want to cue the sound, literally the first line of this trailer.
Okay, perfect. Here we go. Well, we can pause whenever you want me to pause.
Okay.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we?
From the jump. I love
look
that.
at-
I love
I
that
didn't-
line.
That one is a signet as well.
It's a great line.
Look at that. Yeah, what is that
Looks
on
like
his
a
pauldron
lion.
there?
It's
It looks
I
like a
can't tell
lion
what the
or a
signet
wolf
is.
almost.
But like what I think is interesting about the what I think will be the warring Mandalorian factions here is that even though
Like stars in the galaxy.
one of them is no bones about it, a cult. A cult that is built on the bones of the terror organization known as Death Watch. You also have an outfit that is led by one of the former lieutenants of Death Watch.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that the cult is more varied in appearance than the one that isn't a cult. And I think that that's going to make for some really interesting conflict. And again, is also going to help us differentiate which side is which. Like Din standing with those like very diversely like colored,
very colorful
Mandalorian armor sets. I think that is indicative of Din slowly starting to convert like former children of the Watch who were like leaving with him to go on some type of pilgrimage to Mandalore, maybe.
Because it's like the one thing that I just remembered in season 2, like the one little thing that we get to see Din do is be more of a leader, and it's like touched on in season 2. So this may be more of an extension of that, where he becomes more into his own as a leader.
What a cool shot. The N1 Starfighter. How are we seeing this? This is unreal. Good Lord. Let me actually turn the volume back up. Sorry.
Galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for? Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy.
I also like that they're trying to expand on, being a Mandalorian is not just being a walking Swiss Army knife.
Yep, that is pretty nice.
Like we're expanding upon the creed because so far all you know about Mandalorian culture is weapons are my religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the very skewed perspective again of somebody who was raised within a cult. So
that
trying to get an eye on these ships. The only one that I noticed that looks very interesting is that one right there. Looks like that might just be a thruster maybe, but it also looks like one of the docking ships from Batu. It has the numbers on it.
That way.
Yeah.
You'll never be lost.
I love that.
I also love the detail of the stormtrooper skulls that the IG-11 statue standing on. Because we see it in the background in season 2, but now that we're getting all up close and personal with it, we can see like every detail.
Oh, so what a great shot of them.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Good God.
So it seems like he's trying to get back in good with the Children of the Watch there.
I think that's how it's going to start. I think it's going to start with him trying to make amends. He will say, I'm going to Mandalore. Other Mandalorians will want to go along with him. Maybe those other Mandalorians are people who've removed their helmet and have also been cast away from the Children of the Watch. Right. But that decision to go results in the Mandalorian, or in like there being this schism where now this Cold War goes hot between the Children of the Watch and like the Bo-Katan led faction.
Okay, this is interesting. Just confirmed in a press release, the directors of the episode season 3 will include Rick Famuyiwa, that's amazing, Rachel Morrison, Lee Isaac Chung, Carl Weathers, Peter Ramsey, and Bryce Dallas Howard. So no mention of Dave or John, unless it's included. Let's see, hold on. Rick is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 2 left that could be doubles from someone, or it could be... Let's see. Or it could be John and Dave getting their own one too. and it's just not included in this way. But they did make Famuyiwa an executive producer on this show, which is a pretty bold move to do.
Yeah,
considering John and
great
Dave
move.
created. So yeah, I agree. It's probably one of the best moves. And it also says this. Thank you, Eli, for this. The series stars Pedro Pascal, Katie Sackhoff, Carl Weathers, Amy Sedaris, Emily Swallow, and Giancarlo Esposito. So no mention of Christopher Lloyd, like I thought there would be. That's okay.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
mention.
it'll be a bit part, but again, I think Sackhoff having second billing is proof that they are going to spend a lot of time on camera
I agree.
together.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's in this.
I think
Emily
they're teamed up.
Emily Swallow as well being mentioned in this part is pretty important. Giancarlo Esposito. So that means we are going to get probably a pretty interesting Gideon moment. So I'm excited to see that. And his whole goal was to destroy Mandalore in the first place. But not only on top of that, not just destroying it, but he also wants to destroy the structure of it. That's why he gave Din the Darksaber. That just makes the most sense to me.
He recognized, you having this is going to put you in conflict with Bo.
And everyone, yeah. Yep. Brilliant.
But again, but I like the idea that maybe Gideon is wrong about that.
Mm-hmm.
That again, maybe Bo is taking advantage of Din. Like, we know she's duplicitous. We know what she's capable of. Like, that's not. I don't think that'd be a crazy plot twist for Bo-Katan to stab Din in the back. It would be heartbreaking, yes, but I wouldn't be super shocked by it either.
I agree.
Right.
The other thing too, right here, I want to mention this.
Bo-Katan to die.
You can see the little weird caves that they were in. So that is 100% Mandalore. That's totally confirmed. You can see the
definitely
green
Sundari.
ground. Yeah.
This is like the villainish shape of it.
Oh, so cool.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
They say that line twice. It's very interesting. They used it then, and then they used it at the end of the trailer as well. That's kind of strange.
That's the Mandalorian's catchphrase, right? Yeah.
This is the way.
You can see the chain link armor on right there in that shot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That means, and I think I said this before, but there's probably going to be a huge fake out in the finale where Grogu gets shot, and we're all like, we all like panic and freak out because we forget he has the chain link armor on or something.
I don't care. I'll know he has a chain link on, and I will throw a can of something at the television.
Yeah, no, you don't shoot a baby. You don't. Just like Scotty, you shouldn't pull off a baby, Scotty. You should not pull off a baby.
Not.
The way.
I don't care if you're 50 years old.
Look at this. This is awesome. The fact that he does the Anakin, he does the classic inner hyperspace. Look at this. Or that's the boost. I'm sorry. That's not even hyperspace.
Yeah, that's flooring.
Look at it.
That's force speed in effect right there.
That's right. Yeah. That's what did he call it? The sublight engine. That's what they called it.
It's his sublights, but it evacuates something. I just watched it. It evacuates
exhaust manifold.
Exhaust manifold.
Everyone pay attention because Eli's going to ask us about that now.
There's something dangerous.
Y'all,
so I love that we're on Coruscant again. Thank you, Andor. This is
so much better.
So Pershing is getting tried in some type of like war crime thing, right? Like that's what's happening.
You think
here?
that?
I don't think so. I think
there was that one
for helping.
There was that one shot in the first trailer where like it's either in the first trailer or it was in like the celebration trailer that like never came out. Where like it was a quick shot of Pershing and the one Imperial officer lady.
Yeah, that's in the first show. We'll go back and watch that one.
Like very very quick.
This is not the seat of the New Republic's power here in Coruscant at this time. It's still on Chandrilla at this point, isn't it?
Probably, but like a lot of the nervous system is still going to have to be on Coruscant.
That's fair too.
And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act,
they let a little bit of the Imperial people still stay there or something.
Maybe
they have
shock me.
It'll be too late.
God, this is a great transition. That is a child's helmet. It's much smaller. You can just
No,
tell
I
from
didn't
the
even think
hand
about it being a
size.
kid's helmet. You
a kid's
know,
helmet.
that might get refurbished into Grogu's because it's broken
That's
on
what
the
I
end
was
and it
saying.
could accommodate his ears.
And then wait, even better, you can just see the. Oh wait, you're so right, Jared. Look at. Oh no, that's a light shining through the visor. Never mind. I thought that was just the light shining through the side of the helmet. But,
Yeah, but
oh
if you go back to when you get the side profile of it, it looks like it's like. Or no? Oh, okay. It kind of shakes when he picks it up, but I guess that's just the sand pouring out of it.
Well, you can always cut it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's definitely getting repurposed.
Be too late.
I think it's getting for his helmet for sure.
God, look at yeah, because it's just the shot. It's the
Scotty, well done pointing out that you can see the glow of the lightsabers in his eyes.
that's because that's and that it can always be a VFX thing done in After Effects just for this trailer. 'Cause that's not hard to do, but like you can just see, yeah, it's the same colors in the same order.
Yeah, blue, green, blue, green, green, blue.
Do we
yeah.
have a timeline of when the power shifted to Hosnian Prime and stuff too? Yeah,
So,
someone in
if
the
I
chat,
remember
let us know.
correctly, the whole point of the New Republic's seat on Hosnian Prime was that it was always moving. So, like, went from
Well, no, that's the
Chandrila
thing.
to
It's on
Hosnian.
Shan-
It would,
So,
So
are we?
can we-
Are we? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to talk about the implication of this scene because this
It's Order
either means
66. It's definitely
Well,
Order 66.
well,
yes.
yeah.
But what I'm
Like-
saying is Luke touching his head again? Because the only way he saw this last time is when a Force user was like, "Remember," and Luke put his hand on the top of his head.
Well-
and he forced himself to remember this. But like,
maybe now that he's back with his dad and he's in a comfortable place, maybe he feels safe to revisit this. It doesn't have to be Luke
maybe
specifically.
This could also
It
very
could
well
just be him.
there.
Could be him flashing back.
There's
Maybe
any
he-
number.
Maybe he gives this to Din. Maybe he touches Din's head and gives him that. and
oh,
shows
holy
what happened to
shit!
him.
Awesome.
I think now, crazy idea here. We meet the Jedi who saved Grogu within the season.
God, I hope it's Barriss Offee. I hope Barriss Offee comes in to kill the Jedi, takes advantage of a bad situation. And
That'd
then
be
once she does
interesting.
that, she'll be the one that puts Grogu in darkness for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but like I'm saying,
Trauma.
like the
I think it's a flame trooper, by the way, only because no, I'm wrong. I think it's a lightsaber.
they're cut. It's definitely
are
somebody cutting through. It's just
Those are
whether or not it's.
sparks. Someone's cutting through it. It's a saber.
Well, that's not
It
necessarily.
doesn't-
a
Scotty,
saber.
I got one
It
eye.
doesn't
I
have
can
to be a
clearly see
saber.
that.
Connor, you've been wrong
It
with that
doesn't-
one eye before, though, and I don't. I it could go
Listen,
either
here-
way.
It's probably,
Looking at
looks
it-
like a saber.
It looks like it could be a saber, but it also looks like it's sparking the whole way up and down, so they could be cutting through with a torch as well.
That too.
God, that one little Jared, I think you'd love this. I mean, you've seen it 20 times already, but that one, the far right Jedi that has their hand in that defense position. Watch.
Oh
The one on the
yeah,
far right. Watch. It's just the movement. Oh
yeah.
man.
He's already antsy. Like he deflected a shot that didn't even come through yet.
And
Like
I
he's
think-
just making sure he's ready for that quick draw.
Uh-huh. Good Lord. It's just so these are the same ones we saw before, but I think their robes are taken off by the time we see them in Book of Boba Fett.
I think
So,
you're right. Yeah, I know there's
they
a couple
just-
who still have their robes on, but you definitely have the long-haired fella because I
With his
remember
robe
everybody
off.
trying to ask whether or not it was Sindralic.
yes.
Yeah,
And that question has come up again on Twitter.
possibly.
Well, it's not
I'm
Sin because we
surprised.
see this guy get gunned down by the clones in Boba, and Sin dies fighting Vader
Yeah.
in the temple.
Oh, look at this. He's
One of
looking
my
at something in
favorite
the
little
dark.
things in Star Wars and just really in anything
That's
is when like
fireworks.
it's there's whenever a ship is getting into like really close to the water and its one of its wings just skids along the
Oh,
water.
it's beautiful. That
It's-
one
oh.
shot of
I think
it's so good.
I think Half Moth is right.
Yeah, that's probably very
What did
true.
Brian say?
I definitely think we're gonna get him in it.
Because it's like I wouldn't be shocked if like during the production of Kenobi, they asked Deborah Chow if they could do if they could
Oh,
film like a scene or
100%.
two. Like that
Look
would
at
make
that-
so much
all-
sense.
There's
So-
reasons
three of
you
those
give
droids.
people those leadership roles, and she was probably like, "Yeah, I'll do this," just
So
because.
here is something I want to speculate on. I think you're right. Okay. Well, again, because I could hear you guys talking earlier about what's Paul's character's name again? The rebel officer guy.
Oh, Carson
Carson
Teva.
Teva.
Carson Teva, thank you. I think when Carson Teva is talking about, the threat coming, be too big before it'll be too big before by the time it's too late, however the hell he says it. I think you guys are 100% right. He is absolutely talking about the Imperial Remnant that is slowly evolving into the First Order. There is speculation on the internet that I will not necessarily directly bring up because it is sourced by a gentleman of ill repute, and I use gentleman in the most loose definition possible.
No, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Listen, you guys are coming off of that Joe stream. I'm not trying to be too explicit here. Me in my hotel room. But anyway, see it, Celebration Joe. But I think we're gonna see something really bad happen to one of our Rebel characters or New Republic characters. Like, I think someone's gonna get too close, and I think that we're seeing. I think the reason why Pershing is on Coruscant is I think he flipped. I think that he is snitching. I think he is trying to get his ass out of a sling.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his way to do that is to try to snitch on what they're doing.
The thing is too, and with Pershing, this is very important. I'm glad you bring that up. Is I don't think he had a single. Did he have a single moment from last season? I don't remember.
He gets shot in the ear and is like, "This is where you can find them."
That's it.
That's the only. They catch him at the end of the season.
What is he doing in season 2? He's snitching.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
The reason
he's
I bring him
them.
The reason I bring him up mostly is because he was in the very first episode, the second and third episode of The Mandalorian. So like he's got some things that need to be explained, and this could be maybe even a Mount Tanta situation where he was, because he had a Kaminoan patch on, in one of the first season. So like it could be him forgiving, but it also be him still working in deep secret. I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be both. It could be both. It could be him trying to flip on the Imperial Remnant / the First Order, and they come knocking, and his options are come back to work for us and get back on our cloning project, or die. And he chooses life.
Well, I was gonna say this could be a 5 situation as well, where he is like, "Look, I got here's what's gonna happen. Here's the plan." And maybe he just gets it out to Carson Teva, and he doesn't even get it out to anybody. Like he's trying to confide it in somebody. Yeah, like you said,
that could be the case.
Yeah, absolutely. And
we already know he's trying to take the DNA from Grogu. We've seen the Proto Snokes.
Hey, Jinx,
nice.
It's M count. It's M count. It's one of the best lines on whole.
He was taking an M count, but he was. So he knows something. He is he's the guy who is on the program. He has the assignment that is.
He has the white papers. He has the documents.
The big Papa Palps assignment. He is the big Papa Palps assignment. Like he's deep undercover with that.
Oh man, it's gonna be so tragic. It already is tragic, and I love the poetry of the good guys twice getting so close to cracking the case, between what we see happen in Shadow of the Sith, between seeing how like Din Djarin, this person who is probably going to save Mandalorian culture by the time this story is over, looked in a back-to-tank directly at a Proto Snoke.
Yep.
With more communication and more people knowing what they're looking at, they could have done it. Just like in Shadow of the Sith. Just like how Luke and Lando are this close to Dathan and Miramir. Like, they come within moments of them and could have stopped all of this from happening. And they come so close, just like in the prequels. There are so many moments where Palpatine drops the ball just long enough that the Jedi almost pick it up. They almost pick it up, and everything comes down. And everything comes down to Anakin making the wrong decision.
So exactly, I was thinking this too in terms of the greater story. You know, I think a lot of this show in particular is going to have I think it's going to have a very different feel than season 2 as well as season 1, and I know that's obviously how it should be, but like I don't think we're going to get cameo week kind of, you know, I guess treatment like we did with the second season. I don't think we're going to get quite as, you know, silent or quite as those episodes of like season 1 where it's just Grogu and Din just completely silent. I think there's going to be some more aspects of like, I guess, dialogue, and I think even espionage, you know, even like Jared was saying. I mean, you get to see the remnants of the First Order begin to rise, and you get to have more. I think this is, I guess, this is where I'm going at. I think this one's gonna be the most lore heavy, and I know that sounds silly compared to the other 2 seasons.
No,
but I think this is going to be truly. We're gonna go. Well, this makes me rethink a lot of what happened in season, you know, or in you know, The Force Awakens, or even things that happen in the sequel trilogy.
I think the big difference that we're looking at here is going to be a difference of, you know, if you look at season 1 and you look at season 2, a lot of them were adventure of the week with a through line.
Yeah.
The through line of season 1 was just, you know, well, I guess I'm a dad now, and I would like for you to not get kidnapped or killed. Yeah. And now I'm getting chased by the Empire because of it. And season 2 became his real hunt to, I got to give you back to the Jedi.
Yeah.
Season 3, I think, is going to be the most like focused and episodic in terms of narrative and plot. I think season 3 is where we're going to find where it's going to be a 2-pronged, an A plot and a B plot, like a proper A plot and B plot structure of the Mandalorian civil war.
Yeah.
Is on our hands between these 2 factions and the Imperial conspiracy.
God.
And I think it's going to be following those 2 tracks, and they intertwine at Moff Gideon. They intertwine at a member of Imperial High Command who genocided Mandalore, who is also a part of the resurrection process for Sidious.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Project Resurrection.
Resurrection, thank you. So I think Gideon
that would be a poll. That would be a big poll.
Well, I mean, granted, it's Dave, so it's not like continuity issues or anything to him. But you would run into the continuity issue where, like, the whole Project Resurrection was specifically geared towards military operations. And that was the big thing. Like, oh, it's called Project Resurrection. Does this mean Palpatine? And it was like, no, they're just going weapons free across the galaxy now.
Interesting. That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
This is also a small detail, but I want to bring it up. There's a Rex droid over there on the far right.
So I pointed that out in my trailer reaction that you can find on the Nerd Academy podcast.
There we go.
So the trailer is on Disney Plus now.
Good. Okay.
So,
is there a description for it that's any different?
Let me see. It replaced the last trailer actually. Hold on.
Okay. I'm
trying to go back here. It just says view a promo of this release. So
very cut and dry. I like it.
Let's watch.
But you'll be able to get. Sorry. You'll be able to get it in beautiful 4K. So.
Ooh, that is nice. Season 3. Let's see if we can find the actual first trailer that had premiered at.
I was gonna say I watched that trailer a couple times in Disney Plus. That trailer is no longer
right here.
It is no longer on here.
Okay, let's just watch it with sound on, and maybe we can connect some dots.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father.
That was a new shot we got as well.
The clan of 2.
This music is so good. Between this trailer and the new one we just got, us getting these like fun music cues already.
Then you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Okay.
You're cold.
Okay, so pause.
This score is great.
I was gonna watch the full thing and then we can go back and break it down.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going.
fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Nice. Music
Can
was
we just
better
say
in this
that
one.
I like the music in this one better, but Ludwig is going to effing crush it again.
Put my soul
I
on
mean,
the
come
track
on.
like shoes did.
Okay, so obviously this
Dumbass
one starts more with a recap, but there's also some shots that were almost word for word other shots. This one was not in that other trailer. This looks like Navarro though. I can't really
Yeah, this is
tell.
just more of them arriving on Navarro.
This is the
his
caves
pram
they're
has
in.
a new paint job as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
It's got a nice jet black,
Well, I guess he
matte black.
I wonder. Yeah, I guess Din must have freshened it up because Din had it last. Look at this. That's still Bo-Katan's ship arriving in the Mandalore, I'd assume. This is so interesting. Yeah, this must be the outskirts of Mandalore.
So first-ish episode, he goes back with Grogu, right? We get this interaction of, oh, this is the one you went to save. And
That's
then,
for you.
but you know
Isn't
what?
that
But
dialogue
you're
from
not.
before?
What's that?
Isn't
That's
that
not dialogue
dialogue-
from before. No,
It isn't. That's not old.
she hasn't met. She has not met him. I
No,
don't
she
think
hasn't.
It is.
Son
No,
of a
she's
bitch. You're right.
Yeah, she hasn't met Grogu. Or no, she did. No, she did
She
meet him.
did, but
he
they
was
were calling it a
unconscious.
foundling, and
Yeah.
now she's saying it is as your son.
Yep.
So this is
wasn't it
so I
the
think
end
he
of
goes
season
with
1?
Grogu, and he said, and she's basically like, "Look, you're not a Mandalorian anymore. You took your helmet off," and that's why he goes to well, I'm gonna try to go and baptize myself. You know,
Is this still in that ring area? This is probably not. This is probably in a different area. I can't
Not
tell.
sure.
I don't think they're gonna go back to the ring. Well, they might. No, this looks more like a cave than anything. Oh wow!
all of this
The
Children of the
asteroids.
Watch stuff. You're a Mandalorian no more. Just pisses me off. I'm sorry. It just like
So
I love
the
it.
religious
I love
trauma-
it because I called it
I
from
love
the first
it.
episode of the show.
I love it. I love it, but it is like it's touching on that religious trauma nerve of mine, which I love.
yeah.
I love to see that dissected. But I hate it for Din because I feel the turmoil he's going through there.
Look at this! Wow.
Those now are those the like the Hutt starfighters
I can't
from
tell.
the Clone Wars? They
still.
kind of look like it.
Maybe repurposed because we know how much like retooled gears flying around the galaxy at this point.
All over the place.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting the toys at the swap meets.
Let's see. All right, we might have someone else join us in a second. Let's keep watching this. Yeah, this looks like Bo still arriving through the storm. Maybe it's like a perpetual storm going into Mandalore, but the actual ground itself is not horrible.
Maybe
It's
I
kinda
was going to say
that's
because
kinda
we see like
poetic.
the rain on the window pane.
Yeah, that's
I am
kind of
so-
poetic.
You know,
It's clouded, but it's actually not once you get there. You know, the journey to this planet's much more difficult than the actual planet itself. Like the planet can be used, but the atmosphere can't, kind of thing.
I'm so curious about this like motley crew of Mandalorians he's standing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think these guys are saluting Din.
I just
they might
I
just be
am in
children
love
of
with
the
Orange
Watch.
Helmet Mando.
I think they're just normal children of the Watch who are just like standing at attention outside the entrance to their new covert.
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
R5 as a part of the journey.
This
now.
is interesting.
Yes.
Because look, this is a flagship of some sort.
It's not
And this
Imperial.
It's not Imperial, and it looks like Din just shot it.
Yeah, he blew
exploded.
something up.
Because look, this is a ship we've never. This looks like it could be some Yuzong
almost-
Zong. I'm just kidding. It'd be crazy though.
It would be crazy. I mean, it's probably some like pirate, whatever.
That's a big
Actually, it
ship,
looks like
though,
it's
Jared.
blah, 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 blah. They're above Navarro. That is probably the
Mandalorian ship.
No, I think it's the Nikto.
The pirates.
Interesting.
I think it's
I
just
wonder if
Nikto pirates who were messing around on Navarro.
That's definitely Navarro. You're right. Let me see the grounds. It doesn't look like Mandalore though. I don't think it does. Eli, can you bring Eli in for us, Jerry?
Yes. Let me get down here.
Keep him out of here.
Yeah. So look, once they arrive,
if I know better, I think that's what you guys were trying to do here. Connor,
see.
check your text, will you?
Look at these. Look at these. You can see the actual flag right here with some sort of symbol on it. I didn't notice that before either. Oh, and it's her symbol. No, it's not.
It's on.
What is that?
No, I think it is. It's on her pauldron.
No, it's not. Look, it's different. You can tell. Well, these look. These.
I think it might just be the angle.
Yeah, I think Jerry's right.
Jerry, you think so?
I think it's just the angle.
I don't know. Those look like more pointy. But we'll see.
Let's consult the fates. Hold on. What do you call it? Call it while it's going. Red or blue?
Red.
It's blue.
Blue.
It's red, so Scotty's right, except for he's wrong. So
what is happening here? Because it does look like the same shot. I can't really tell. Oh, it's so interesting. Do you think your dad was the only Mandalorian? This is obviously in the cave with him looking at that helmet.
That's in the mines.
This is somewhere different. This is wild.
Yeah, you got Auntie Bo-Katan babysitting.
Yeah. Who knows whether she's going to be a good or bad influence?
God,
I think she's going to be the cool aunt.
You can see the symbol on his arm. Is it the
She's going to be
symbol on
the
his
cool
arm?
wine aunt.
I think
I certainly hope so.
On the sun.
Oh, and you can see Paz in this first trailer too. I never noticed that. Paz is in the bottom left.
At the very least, she's
Yeah.
the cool wine aunt who murdered a village of innocent people. But,
That is true. No, she
Is
just
that
helped.
Din? Is that Din right there with the chromed out? No. Bottom.
No.
He jumps through the foreground on the left. No, I don't think so. No. Let's see. Let's keep this going.
I think
Next
we all
year.
speak. I think we all speak for just. I mean, the entire fandom when we say let's just.
That's
let's
why
just
I was
diversify
gasping.
our
So
pirates.
that's Pershing arriving on Coruscant.
You can see Coruscant in the background now that we know the context of where he's at. You can see it. Watch. You can see that.
And he's all shifty. He's there to snitch.
Yeah.
He's there to run his pockets.
Is that the same admiral that was
Yep.
with them on the ship?
Yep.
Is that
No,
what's
'cause
her
he got
face?
shot.
No, that lady didn't get shot.
Oh, I misunderstood what you were saying. Maybe I don't think so though.
It
I don't
looks
think
like
so
it.
either. It looks
Yeah.
like her, but
I still think that
Maybe.
it's Pershing being imprisoned, but that's just me.
It's so interesting.
I'm with Jared. I think he's
not
flipping.
dressed as a prisoner, and
'Cause I don't think
he's not even wearing
he's
this
never-
jacket in that other shot
Yeah.
either.
He's never seemed like he was really up for what was going on. Like it feels like more like he was coerced into what he was doing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the vibe I've always gotten from Pershing.
This looks like Navarro.
Yeah.
Asteroid. God, this is so interesting.
I love
Now
that.
that we have more context, it just is wonderful.
You know what I think is
Navarro.
really funny? Of
What's
all
he
the
working?
Star Wars characters who have not gotten some form of Roosevelt's treatment, Peli goddamn Moto is on one.
I know, makes no sense.
She's on one of the most expensive ones because it was a San Diego exclusive.
God
Oh.
damn it, I want that one. I fucking love Pelamode. All right, listen.
By the way, I said this earlier in the chat,
Grogu-
Jared, but
Huh?
Grogu has all of the cool ants. That's
He
just all
does.
I'm saying.
He does. Wow. So it's not really. So there are a little bit of interesting tidbits. Any final thoughts before we end this stream? Because I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning, man. Jeez.
I'm really excited by this. I think coming away from every trailer we've ever gotten for The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
I have always, not in like a, like, oh, this looks like it sucks kind of way. Every trailer for The Mandalorian, I come away with like, oh, that was whelming. Just kind of go, I'm excited for this show, but this trailer just showed, snippets of adventure.
Yeah.
It didn't really
Yeah.
up a real story moving forward. And that's what the show hasn't had story. The trailer, they've never marketed the story. They market the family of two, right?
Yeah.
This one is all story. It's all story,
nice.
and it exhilarates me. It confounds me. I mean, you Blanc joke aside, like I love trying to predict the story, watching trailers.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite things. I love, and it's not being right does not mean the show is good or bad, but like fun for me. So when I watch a trailer like 8 times over and over and over again, and I'm still really confused, that excites me so much.
I agree, dude.
Listen, and this is like maybe like a little over a month away, if even that.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah.
Like just think about that.
Month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and
it's gonna
also,
be. This comes out the day after my birthday, I believe, right? Or is this a leap year?
No,
it comes out the day of my actual mom's birthday and my college mom's birthday.
Nice. So day after my birthday. Happy birthday to Jerry. There we go.
That's fantastic. I also just want
to be a good birthday.
Like I had to call my mom the second I knew that Mando season 3 was coming out on her birthday because she is in love with Grogu, and I'm like, Mom, you're getting the best birthday present probably ever.
That's amazing.
Like Mando season 3, the first episode's coming out.
Eli, what were you saying, buddy?
I was gonna say, and not to pull too much away from Mando, but like I also will encourage, and like this is just me getting up on my high horse about this stuff. Like I know a lot of people who are like so excited about the Mando. I'm not saying anybody here or anybody even watching this stream are like are acting like this is like the first Star Wars we have back. The Bad Batch is still going. The Bad Batch is still going strong.
Yes, sir.
I'm so freaking excited to see, and we're going to have, that's the other crazy thing. We are going to have 4 weeks where we are going to get Mando and Bad Batch on the same freaking day.
That could be amazing.
It's gonna be. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful
I think
time.
the final week of March, I think we'll get 2 Bad Batch and a Mando on one day. What the hell?
A lot. That's a lot.
What is
That's
that?
Gonna be great. That's gonna be.
I don't like that. It's too much.
I'm gonna be getting up at 3 in the morning.
It's gonna be crazy. It is going to be absolutely insane. I feel bad. I just realized this one too. I feel bad for like people like like the Damons, because I just realized that they got the first 14 episodes.
Yeah.
But the last 2 are premiering on a Mando day. So they will have not seen them.
That is intense.
So they're gonna have to rush to watch 3 full-length episodes of television one day. Oh my god, that day is gonna be crazy for everybody.
Yeah, man.
God, that's gonna be good
content.
Stuff.
Get that content ready, babies.
Oh,
just
look,
get it
I
content, guys.
All that being said, I don't know if everyone has any final thoughts, but I will appreciate everyone being here. We had a very hype stream. I can't wait to go back and watch myself cry and scream when I post the actual reaction to this
fun.
on the YouTube page. But anyone want to plug anything before we bounce? Eli, I'll let you go first, bud.
Well, In a Galaxy is actually returning this week. This isn't my first announcement of this, but
oh, nice.
Epic Confrontations on Thursday. In a Galaxy, our normal show on Friday. We recorded Epic Confrontations 8 yesterday, and nobody's ready for it. So that's all.
You know who definitely isn't ready for it? Any line judges. That's who.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Okay, Jared, we get it.
I love you, Jared.
That's not going to make any sense.
Kids, don't make me turn. Don't make me turn this Hey Blibber around. All right.
Hey Blibber.
Yeah. No, we'll go all the way back to Abu Dhabi. Heyo. Again, references that no one will get until Thursday. Okay.
But that's great. That's awesome. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be good stuff.
I'm
I'm
excited
gonna pull
for
in
it as
Jared now. Jared, what we got going on in your land front?
Hello there. I am
land front?
semi back. Yes, on my land front. I am slightly back. I'm recording again. All moved in with Taylor now. Very excited. We're going to be gutting her garage soon to build a second studio.
Nice.
I am getting to experience my Din Djarin era of going from the Razor Crest to the N1 Starfighter. This is my version of it, going from a garage to another garage. I'm just not building a building inside of a building. But on the Nerd Academy podcast, we do all the stuff. We're talking Bad Batch. We will be talking Bad Batch at some point soon. We'll be talking The Mandalorian. My trailer reaction is out now. I taped that, posted it up, and then jumped right on this stream for some trailer talk. So go check out my trailer reaction, do some light trailer talk in there as well. Go check out Nerd Academy podcast, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, all that fun stuff, and we'll be back here in full force before you know it.
That's right. Agrashu is Bombad. I agree, dude. I agree.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
fantastic. This is the way. Thank you, Buck. Thank you. By the way, everyone in the chat this evening has been absolutely wonderful. We've had
Thank you
full,
guys for hanging out.
active chat this evening. I'm glad more people could show up tonight. And of course, we're gonna bring in Connor. Then we're gonna plug our stuff. And we're gonna head out. Connor, what we got going on?
Like Jared said, Nerd Academy podcast. I co-host with him. Wonderful insight from Jared, as always, when it comes to Star Wars with Knights of the Nerd Republic. We got some really cool stuff in the pipeline with that show that I'm really excited about. Another show that I co-host is For the Republic, a love letter to Star Wars animation. We just recorded our podcast episode today about the Blue Shadow virus arc, aka the
Blue Shadow virus.
future COVID arc that we didn't even know. So that's cool. That'll be coming out probably tomorrow or the next few days.
We covered Blue Shadow virus on In the Galaxy during the height of COVID.
Editor, IG.com/fiction. There are a bunch of stories where I work with a bunch of really wonderful creatives to build a connected universe of Star Wars fan stories. I don't have any published yet. One I can talk about. I do have a bunch in the works. One I can talk about that's coming out in March. It is called A Knight's Welcome. It is is going to be a short story. And when I mean short, I mean short. Like it is, you can finish it in 10 minutes. It's not
nice.
that long.
Okay. So exciting.
It stars Cal Kestis, and he has an encounter with a mysterious being, and he discovers secrets of the Force that he once thought impossible.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
Are they sex secrets? That's what Are they sex secrets?
Read to find out.
Richard is here to be Bombad.
Hey.
Jared's holding this pussy. All right.
Anyway. Richard did not like that joke, Jerry. Richard did not like that joke.
I'm so sorry, Richard.
We should get some.
I love you, Richard.
We need to hear from Gruge real quick because Gruge also did join the stream.
We didn't ask Gruge what he thought of the trailer.
Right, Gruge. What'd you think of the Gruge? We'll give you. I'm gonna time it. We're gonna give you 30 seconds. So Gruge, give us all your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, listen, I don't think
that's a little far-fetched.
Listen, we don't even know if we're on Tatooine, and it's okay. It's okay for people to have colorful things on Tatooine, Gruge. Get off of the mods.
Well, they weren't even in this trailer, Gruge.
They weren't even on it. Why are you still effing on this?
I don't get that. I never understood fans like this. We're taking Gruge off. Removing Gruge.
Gruge, what do you mean they should have never fired Gina Carano?
Unbelievable.
Good God.
So toxic. Wow. Dear God.
Jesus.
Gruge has that is a baby that has had an entire glass of whiskey.
Gruge is Children of the Watch pilled.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% apparently.
Wow.
I said that for Jared's sake because I love his reactions when it comes to that. That is going to become a bit
for our season 3 discussions, is just calling the Children of the Watch
build.
Children of the Watch build.
Anyway, I'm glad to have everyone here this evening to hang out and chat. We do want to plug a few things,
great.
obviously. And like William always said, it's not scripted. It's Bombad. And the only thing that's somewhat scripted is these little finales and intros. So we didn't even shout out to our patrons. Shout out to all of our patrons right here. Jerry, can you read them off real quick?
Sure. We have Trevor. I've had 3 beers tonight. Richie Rasputin, Preston Dugas, Buck O'Brien, Alden Diaz, David K2S Bro, Trey Mitchell, Wesley Woldridge, Chase Hauser, Neil Lowry, Todd DeGrossi, Brian Finnessé, M from Pink Milk, Michael McBoy, Brian Fry, Jeff Qualio, Jared the Dark Jedi, Seth Parnell, Nick Milky, Rick Villanueva, fucking dick, and William Gregory Hardy.
Wow. Rick is a king. What are you talking about, Jerry?
Listen. You know we've had beef for years. Me and
That's
Rick.
right.
Me and Rick have a love-hate relationship.
Make it a love relationship. Damn it.
It's never has been. If you haven't yet, follow us on the TikTok. We want to get to 1,000 followers. We're at like 370 right now. We're not far, so we're going to keep that going. If you haven't yet,
keep that shit ball rolling. Let's keep it going.
Let's go back and watch one of these. I think Jared would really like if we did that for his sake. This week coming up on the Bombadcast main show, we of course got Gus from Trial of the Force on to talk and do Fortune Cookies of the Force. And then the next week we got our favorite, our favorite sword master.
This is probably one of the best Star Wars games out there. I
am so excited to talk about this. I am so
it's going to be Scotty,
like,
and also Jared, and also everyone else.
I'm just excited to hear Jared's insight.
Listen, that is just the most epic picture of Jared of all time. That's all I got to say.
Just as like a little tease, the thing that I love the most about the Revenge of the Sith game is that, like, well, first of all, the Revenge of the Sith movie is the worst version of that story because it has to compete with both the novel and the game.
Yeah.
Matt Stover. Yeah.
Between Stover's version of the interpretation of the story and just how fun the game is. Hey, buddy. Richard's still crawling around over here. This game is the intersection of like my favorite type of Star Wars storytelling with some of my favorite Star Wars sword play we've ever seen.
Yes.
And I don't think there will be another piece of content for some time where I am more in my element than talking theme and sword play all at once.
That's amazing. You're probably right, though. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would have.
I agree, and I'm really looking forward to what y'all can bring to the table when it comes to discussion, and of course playing through it. And look, there you go, Jerry doing some production.
Got it.
Jerry, what's going on? What's going on here?
Okay.
Listen. This Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I will be sitting down with Chase Hauser, aka That Gay Jedi, and we're going to be talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about. And so come God damn it. They are like extremely good looking anyway. So just come just to look at them, if that. But no, come hang out with the both of us, talk with us, chat, and maybe you'll get a chance to call into the end of the show as well. And talk with us. So, Jared, stop texting. No,
I'm not texting. I'm trying to share my reaction video. Damn it!
I don't know why you're pulled up so big right there. Yeah,
I'm the main character. That's why.
That's true.
Right. He is the main character.
Not this show, the other show, but yeah.
Yeah.
I am the main character of Epic Confrontations. Yeah. I am the main character of Ionized Bastards. And I am the main character of Chris Swift's Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Y'all are in my universe. Reagan said it. It is the Jared Star Wars cinematic universe. And you're just living in it.
And we're living in it.
That's fine.
That's great, y'all. No. That's just fine. Hold on. Is it the Jared? It's, you know what? Fuck it. I'm pulling a Qui-Gon. It's blue. It's blue.
Wow. We're in it.
Jerry, anyway, for our game of D&D that we're all in, you should be forced to only be able to use your chance cube. But reds will be nat 1s and blues will be nat 20s. So like you will either have the best or the worst case scenario at all times. Ever.
So I will be Han Solo.
I do need to. I do need to talk to Michael about what time we're doing that because
I'm in.
I forgot about Hyperfocus, so I don't know. I want to hop in on Hyperfocus.
Well,
better anyway.
With all that being said, Jerry, thank you for all this. I'm glad we could do this time. This is Jerry's idea, and Jerry, I think you should deserve to say the good final line. What's the good final line, Jerry?
Whatever. This is the way.